Passport bros. The only way something can bother you is if you let it.
What up, though, YouTube? Welcome back. It's your boy Joe. Quickly, before we start, if you like the content, please like and subscribe. Also, before we get started, I just want to give a thank you and a shout out to everybody who's come and, watched and liked and subscribed. I appreciate all the love. Today, we got a grade A goofy. So let's get into it.
Passport bros. The only way something can bother you is if you let it.
Oh man, excuse me, y'all, I got a little cold, but apparently she has never dated a woman. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna let that go, y'all. We gonna let that go. Continue.
I know you think it doesn't affect me, but the reason it does is because these same men who say things like this, who have yellow fever, who, oh, I love Asian women, whatever.
This is a perfect example of the narcissism of the Western woman. And let me explain why. All right. So first of all, this is an East Asian woman assuming that when black men say Asian women, they are only talking about women who have an Eastern Asian appearance. She goes on to say something about yellow fever. Sweetheart, I don't know if you know this, but not everyone in Asia is yellow. Asia is a very, very large continent. In fact, it's the world's largest continent. In fact, Asia encompasses all of Europe, Near Eastern Asia, that includes the Arabias, and Eastern Asia, and the Indian Peninsula. So yeah, it's a lot of people with a lot of different features all over. So, this yellow fever stuff is goofy and entitled and narcissistic as fuck. Bye now.
It's because they either fetishize them or they associate, like many of these passport bros do, they associate Asian women with having more traditional values and beliefs and being more nurturing and feminine and the kind of woman that they approach because of my outward appearance, I'm Asian, and they associate my appearance with having those traditional feminine values or whatever they say. I'm adopted, like I've said many times. I have been in the United States since I was 4 months old, even though I was born in South Korea. My family is American. I grew up in the small town Midwest around all white people. So I have zero association with anything related to Korean or any Asian culture. I don't know anything about it. And I also have a naturally very masculine personality, and it's not a result of my upbringing. It's just who I am as a person. And so when these guys approach me, they have these expectations that I'm going to be submissive and I'm nurturing and I'm traditional and I want to take care of them and serve them. Bitch, I don't.
Blow the goddamn whistle. Blow the goddamn whistle. I'm calling flag on this play. You throw the flag on this play. She tripping. Clearly she tripping. That bitch word get a lot of people fucked up. For real. I suggest everybody just stop and think for a second. When men call other men a bitch, they understand that they taking a risk and getting punched in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them type of men who feel like, look, you want equal treatment? That's fine with me. But just don't come crying when you out here behaving like a man and somebody treat you like me.
I don't. I don't want to take care of anyone. And I said that the other night. I've taken care of people my entire adult life. I don't want to take care of anyone necessarily anymore. And I have a masculine personality. It's why I'm good at my career.
Then go be a fucking lesbian and leave us in peace. You said it yourself. You are very much an American. So we not even, not we. Because I'm not really a passport, bro. I get pussy. I'm one of the few proud, very much over 6 feet Americans. So I don't really have no trouble. But, I just find it very alarming how these women who have spent all this time screaming how, they want their rights and decisions protected, but do all this, when men are willing to risk everything just to find love. It's wild. It's wild.
It's why I'm a good leader.
How could you be a good leader and be selfish and not want to take care of people? How the fuck does that work? Please, somebody in the comments, please help me understand that, because I don't fucking get it. I'm sorry. I'm a veteran of the United States Navy. I know what leadership is. Miss me with that bullshit.
And a lot of men don't like that, and they don't expect it from me. So then they get a bad taste in their mouth because they had a certain expectation of me because of my outward appearance.
No, those men expected you to behave like a woman because you don't have a dick. It's very simple. Has nothing to do with your ethnicity. This is America. Black people know that there are plenty of Asians in America. We know this. Mostly because niggas live in cities. And most of the Asian population lives in cities. So actually, black people have, on average, much more contact with the American Asian community than white folks. So stop the cap, please. Goofy ass.
And when I don't meet that expectation, then they're mad. And then that's when they make the declaration that they're gonna be a passport bro and go to Asia and find a traditional wife or whatever, like thinking that these women also aren't individuals who have their own personalities, whether that culture upholds what their beliefs are or not. These women might put on a show, but at the end of the day, if her natural personality is to be more of a leader and be more masculine, it's gonna come out eventually. You can't.
She sound like a bitter baby mama who mad her baby daddy is out in the world dating, trying to find somebody to actually love. That's what she sound like to me. I can't say that's the case, but that's what she sound like to me. She sound like a very, very bitter baby mama, or a ex-runner who is no longer appealing to any of the men who know of her as a runner in her community. That's what she sounds like to me. I could be wrong, but whatever.
I just expect 100% of the women in a certain country or culture to act what you expect. So long story short, I'm the type of woman that's the last stop before they make loud declarations that they're going to go to Asia when their feet have never been more than 5 feet off the ground, when they had to go do the jump test in PE class when they were in.
So yeah, apparently, homies, this woman think that y'all uneducated, unsophisticated, and untraveled. And that's fine if that's your opinion, but I'ma roast that ass.